looks like somebody may have been like in here pretty recently. These blankets are on these couch here. Like, I wonder if someone was sleeping here. This bathroom as well. Oh shoot, that's interesting. And I thought that my home office was crammed. Fun things are good collectibles here. Oh my gosh. This is literally, we're out at a property that we picked up last week. This is a condo that we bought at a foreclosure auction. And today we're actually getting inside for the first time. We just got the locks changed and you're gonna get an inside look alongside me today to figure out, was it a good buy? Was it a bad buy? We're gonna go inside and find out right now. Let's go check it out. If you're new to the channel, we buy a lot of different houses. Some we just sell as is and do a quick flip. Others, we do a massive renovation and there are huge transformations that take place. Every deal's different and we really don't know what's gonna take place until we walk in the front door. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see not only how this property turns out, but all the other ones and the different projects that we're working with. Okay, here we go. Foreclosure notice here. It's the moment of truth. Okay. Not exactly what I was expecting. This place is a mess. Holy smokes. They left a ton of stuff behind in this place here. Look at that. Hopefully the power's on. Maybe I can get some lights on for us. Okay, power's on. That's good. We'll be able to see a little bit better as we tour this place and film. My goodness, look at all just the papers and newspapers in here. This is crazy. So I'm standing in the entryway of the condo. I've seen just very little of it, but my initial reaction is it is not awful. We've seen a lot worse. Now it is an absolute mess, but so far it doesn't smell. I mean, if you've been on the channel before, you've seen some stinky ones. And if you haven't, go check out some of the other videos because there is some nasty ones. Now this one does have a significant amount of stuff left behind and just garbage and whatnot, but not actual like garbage. It's just a lot of personal items that has been left behind here. So let's tour the rest, see what we think. Well, we might as well start with the kitchen because it's right inside the front door here. First off, a bit of an awkward layout here, just going from the front door right here to the kitchen. This area, it's a super tight space right here. And even with the fridge right here, we're talking about maybe a 2.5 foot walkway to enter the kitchen, which it's pretty crammed. I don't love that. The kitchen itself, it's messy. So there is that. Unfortunately, based on what I'm seeing, it doesn't appear that much could be salvaged in this kitchen. And you're probably money ahead to just redo the kitchen, given that it's small. There's not a lot of casework, not a lot of countertops. So it'd be relatively cheap to redo the kitchen. However, if we can salvage it, we will, and we won't know that until we get the trash out crew in here to basically clean everything out to where we could get a really good look at what we're dealing with. At that point, I'll come back out, put together a scope of work with our construction manager, and really see what we're dealing with. But first glance, it's looking like we will want to do the kitchen here. Well, I was gonna try to make my way to the living room through the kitchen here, but we're gonna be stepping over some boxes and a bunch of personal belongings, folks. My gosh, this is crazy. It looks like somebody may have been like in here pretty recently. But I'm just looking at like how these blankets are on these couch here. Like, I wonder if someone was sleeping here recently, within the last few days even. We've got jars of creamy peanut butter on the coffee table and literally just paper everywhere. I mean, they left everything in here, even just all the pictures on the wall. Oh, those are kind of cool. Check these out. These old school like tin canisters. Those actually might be worth some money. Guys, hit me in the comments below. Like, I know some of you out there are collectors and probably some antiquers. What do you think about those up there? Is that worth looking into? See if those are worth any money up there? I've seen similar things like that on some sort of TV shows. Go for a pretty penny. Who knows? Maybe we stumbled into something here. Let me know in the comments though, what do you think? Is that worth looking into? Should we take it to Pawn Stars? See if they'll pay us some money for those tin cans there? This is actually a pretty interesting place. Look at this. These collector items up here, all these bottles. What's going on up there? 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Let me take one down. You know the song. Come on, chime in. One good thing about this place, and I may have mentioned this already, it's a lot of just personal stuff. There's a lot of newspaper. There's a lot of like kind of just random things. Check out some of the other videos on my channel where I literally have to suit up in order to walk through a house like this. There's just like fleas jumping everywhere. A few videos ago, there was literally like 2 feet of trash walking through the kitchen. If you haven't seen that one, it's this one right here. My gosh, that one haunts my dreams. Well, I guess it would be more of a nightmare. Anyway, let's keep cruising this thing. Let me get some lights on here. So that's basically the theme that I'm finding here is just there is tons of stuff in every room. This is straight hoarder status. This is hoarder status for sure. There's actually some nice furniture in here. Like this, look at this. That's a nice piece right there. Guys, this is a 2-bed, 1-bath condo, public record, which what I'm seeing here now, it appears to be that as well. 2-bed, 1-bath. So we talked about the kitchen. I think that is going to need a full renovation. We might as well talk about the bathroom here too, because that's usually where we're gonna spend our money, right? Is in the kitchens and baths. This thing, you might be able to elbow grease this up and save it, but I think we'd be money well spent just replacing this vanity and redoing this bathroom. Again, small bathroom, small space. It's not gonna cost us a ton to redo this bathroom as well. Oh shoot, that's something I wasn't expecting. A hole in the ceiling. And what's interesting is, like I mentioned, this is a condo building, so upstairs is another unit. I mean, if there was any sort of leakage from the upstairs unit, that would be something that we'd need to address with the owner upstairs, basically, and I guess the condo association. But who knows? I don't know if that's what that's from. Doesn't appear like it's wet or anything. It's just a hole in the ceiling. Or maybe a leak at one point. It doesn't appear to be wet at the moment, but either way, bit of concern there. A little drywall patching. We'll want to investigate, make sure there's no active leaks. Patch that puppy back up as we do our full bathroom renovation. They just left all their little knickknacks. I mean, we're talking seashells, starfish. We got a little bit of everything in here. Some of these might be some keepers for my house, honestly. You could outfit a whole beach house with this place, I think. Okay, let's check these 2 back rooms here and see what these are looking like. Holy smokes. And I thought that my home office was crammed. Look at this one. We have like a one-way path to get around and sit at the workstation here. This is crazy. This could be on the show Hoarders, no joke. We've got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of books too. I mean, there could be some good books up here. Look at all this. We're definitely gonna wanna I think rummage through a lot of this stuff instead of just throwing it in the dumpster. You know, a lot of the houses we buy end up being just tons of trash and stuff that's not worth anything, where we literally just bring in a big dumpster and throw everything in it. I don't know, this is one where there might actually be some things to salvage. Guys, hit me in the comments. What are you seeing here? Do you think there's, I don't know, maybe there's a better way to do this than just throwing it all in the dumpster? Is this something where we should be holding an estate sale on this thing? Or like big garage sale or something? There's just a lot of interesting things here between the books. We got what I think might be the original Apple computer up there. There's a lot of little knickknacks and collectibles. It's a pretty interesting place here. So that's a wrap in this home office here. A bit cluttered. Let's see what this bedroom looks like over here. See if we find any fun things or good collectibles here. Oh my gosh. We got a brand new pair of shoes in the box. My wife is gonna love those. Thank God. Now there's just interesting what people will just leave behind. That's a nice little wicker stand right there. We've got candles, we've got some decent lamps. There's just a lot of things. I know some people would have a heyday. Probably some of you in the comments, some of you viewers, I feel like there's some people that would love to be able to rummage through this and keep what you want. Interesting, guys. Look at that. Candles, lamps, flowers, decent looking nightstands. A lot of interesting stuff here. I swear, you see it all in this business. I've walked into houses like this before at an auction buy, and it's literally perfectly clean. I'm talking squeaky clean, broom swept condition. Then you walk into some like this where you're like, okay, a hoarder lived here, obviously. And then you walk into some and they are full of trash, rat infested. I mean, you just see all different types of the spectrum in this business, and especially buying properties sight unseen or at any sort of auction environment. You know, it's funny because a lot of people think that buying foreclosure properties or any sort of auction property is just like a guaranteed win, when in reality, you are making a big roll of the dice. It's a big gamble pretty much on every single one. And that's what makes these first initial property walks so interesting, because the fact that you can't get inside them and you have very limited information when you buy them. In most cases, you're walking into a property like this and it's your first time seeing it and you're just kind of like walking in going, okay, what did I get? Pretty wild experience. So the next step on this project is going to be to just get this place trashed out. So we are working on that this week, getting a trash out crew hired to come in here, get all of this stuff out of here. And then from there, we'll actually be able to have a clear picture and put together a good scope of work on exactly what we're gonna be doing here. Kitchens and baths look like they're gonna need to be redone. Maybe we can clean them up and save a little bit of money and avoid redoing the entire kitchen, the entire bathroom. As far as the rest of the house goes, other than basically flooring and paint throughout, probably some doors and trim, it's not a heavy fixer by any means. Doesn't smell, it's not super dirty, just pretty cluttered. If you wanna follow along on this project and other houses and different renovations that we have going, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, given what you've seen here today, I'm curious what you think on this. So drop me a comment. Do you like this property? Do you not like this property? What would you do with it? Should we do just a quick flip where we trash it out and throw it on the market? Or do you think we need to basically do a full-fledged flip and go A to Z on this thing? I'm curious what you think. Hit me with a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, see ya.